Welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for the month of July. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Sagittarius, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so Sagittarius, your challenge for the month of July is the Four of Pentacles. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, so your biggest challenge here, Sagittarius, is a lot to do with something here that you're holding on to. It's like you're holding on to something. There's something here about control or trying to control something here. It may be part of your challenge. We're going to clarify this and get more information for you in a moment. Okay, so in the recent past, you have the Queen of Cups, you have the Hermit, and you have the Ten of Pentacles. So in the recent past, I'm really strongly getting that there was a lot of emotional love here in the past. I do feel like there was a long-term commitment or connection, but you were constantly in your head about it. You're constantly overthinking it. For some of you, someone here, a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, I'm getting a Virgo, maybe a Capricorn tried to offer you love here in the recent past, but you may have disconnected, or this person may have disconnected and kind of went into hermit mode. Okay, and that may have kind of brought you into this place of questioning your relationship, questioning whether or not this relationship was even going to lead to a long-term commitment. Okay, and we're going to clarify and see for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Two of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Nine of Pentacles. So in the present moment, you're being called to move on, to move forward. Okay, I got this same energy for Cancer in their reading as well for July. Some of you have Cancer very strongly in your chart. You could be a rising Cancer. You could have Venus in Cancer. Maybe your person is a Cancer, but either way, this is about you making a decision because you're juggling something right now, or you're doing too much in the present moment. And a lot of you want to get to this place of comfort where you can kind of enjoy your own energy, is what I'm seeing in the present moment. I'm also seeing with the Chariot here, you're being called to move forward into something here that you want to realize within yourself. Okay, so for some of you, you want to start your own business, or you want to kind of just do your own thing. You're going to have to decide. You can't keep juggling something. You're going to eventually have to decide and then move accordingly, is what it's telling me. Okay, and we're going to get more information on that for you in a moment. Now, in the near future, Sagittarius, you have the Ace of Swords, you have the Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. So I feel here in the near future for you, okay? In the near future, there's something here about a relationship, kind of overthinking the relationship, or even if it's not overthinking the relationship, if you're with somebody in the near future, which I do see you will be, there's going to be a conversation or a discussion about the direction of this relationship, the vision for this relationship. Now, again, if this isn't about a relationship, for some of you, it is about your vision in life. It is about the way you are going to bring forth stability into your own life. Some of you may be having financial difficulties, or you may be trying to reevaluate your financial picture in the near future, and you need to get very clear on that to bring the stability in your life that you're looking for, okay? So again, it could be, you know, a person you're dealing with, or it can just be your financial situation. All right, now, what you don't see coming, we have the Page of Cups here in reverse. So friendship, that's what the card says, upright, it's in reverse. So you've been isolated, or you've been disconnected from someone here. I see for some of you, not all of you, there's a lack of forgiveness here. You need to be careful, okay? Because here's the thing, I'm going to mention this to you. I'm only going to mention it once because it's not going to resonate with everyone, but I know there's somebody out there that needs to hear it. If you're trying to accomplish something, which is obviously a common theme for the fire signs this coming month, if you're trying to create something, manifest something, or you want something to work out in your life, whatever it is, it could be the smallest thing, okay? You need to recognize that resentment, lack of forgiveness, lack of being open-minded, constantly being closed off, constantly being pessimistic, that's not who you are, okay? And I'm going to give you a little hint about who you are, okay? I'm going to give you a little hint, Sagittarius. you're actually somebody who's supposed to be very optimistic and positive. And when you get into this place of being very pessimistic or constantly thinking negative or constantly repeating negative affirmations, which some of you have started to do, you need to kind of take a step back, okay? Because what that's telling me and what that's telling you is that's not who you are. And you need to be aware of that so you can snap out of it very quickly and you can get back on track, okay? Because getting back on track is going to determine whether or not something here is going to work out in your favor. There's way too much control in July. You're trying to control too much and you need to flow. What happened to you just flowing? What happened to you just kind of letting things go and just, so there's something here about a shift in energy, but the question is, how are you shifting that energy? This month, for the fire signs, it's all about the distribution of energy. How are you distributing your energy? Okay, so let's get into your reading, Sagittarius, and let's see what's going on for you. Let's clarify your challenge. So the Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Cups. You have the King of Wands and the Empress, okay? So right now, your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with the fact that, I'm just going to put this out there. Some of you are dealing with a Leo, a Taurus. I am also getting a Cancer here, okay? Some of you are upset because someone here rejected you or will reject you or there's something here about rejecting or acting like they're not interested. And even though you and this person are still holding on to one another, there's a huge lesson, okay, in your challenge for the month of July that for many of you, you can choose to kind of look at the situation as being rejected, or you can choose to look at it as an opportunity for you to completely grow and learn something from. So very similar to the Leo reading, very similar to the Aries reading. There's just something about the fire signs for the month of July that, are really preparing, this element for change. There's a huge change that's going to happen, a huge shift that's happening. And a lot of you need to recognize that your biggest challenge here is controlling something or forcing something. And, there's a reason why you're going through what you're going through. You're going through something here to recognize that not everything is what it seems to be on the surface. Okay. So there's a lot going on the surface, but what's going on underneath that? And that's what you need to look at, right? Because here with the Empress, the Empress is the divine feminine. It's the full moon. It's the moon that's full. So there's a lot of emotions in July that you're either holding on to, that you are being pessimistic about, that you're being negative about, but you're being called, Sagittarius, to shift that focus into the Empress energy. Okay, so this is very similar to the Leo reading. I don't know if you're dealing with a Leo, you're married to a Leo, dating a Leo, have a Leo as a friend, maybe you have a Leo in your chart, but this is your challenge and this is what I'm seeing, okay? So let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups in the recent past. So the Queen of Cups is clarified by the Six of Pentacles. You have the Ten of Wands, and you have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So in the recent past, someone here, Earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, I'm getting another Sagittarius or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This person tried to offer you love here in the recent past, but when they tried to offer you love in the recent past, there was a lot of slow moving energy. Things didn't move as quick as you wanted them to. I do feel something here may have came to an end, or there was a possibility of things, you talking to this person about things ending because of the fact things weren't moving forward fast enough. I am getting a lack of reciprocation here in the past, very similar to your challenge. So it's almost like there was questioning here in the recent past about this long-term commitment that you were either involved in or going to get involved into. Tell me more about the Hermit in the recent past for Sagittarius. You have the Five of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. So yeah, you wanted to have a new beginning with this person. I do feel in the recent past, someone here decided to just go off and be single on their own because of a third-party situation that either you put them in or they put you in. Take it as it resonates. A lot of you ended up kind of going on your own or doing your own thing here in the recent past because of that. Okay, and a lot of you were reevaluating maybe what you wanted long-term. All right, so that's what I'm seeing here in the recent past for you, Sagittarius. Now, in the present moment, you have a very critical and important decision that you need to make, okay? You have something here where you're juggling or you're constantly on the go here. You also have the Chariot, so you may be being called to start your own business or do your own thing. And some of you are in a job that you don't like, or you are doing something here where you're constantly juggling and you don't really have time to realize something that you want to realize for yourself. And there's a decision here that you have to make about that, is what it's telling me. Tell me more about the decision for Sagittarius in the present moment. So the Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Hermit, the Four of Swords, and the Two of Cups. Some of you have to determine how to give yourself space outside of your relationship. Some of you are really focused just on your relationship all the time. There is a lack of you kind of really getting back to this place of the Nine of Pentacles. So you're being called right now to spend a lot of time on your own, to learn how to be comfortable on your own, but still be able to maintain this relationship that you're in. For others of you, there's a very important message if you're single and you're watching this. You're not going to attract someone, okay? This is what the cards are saying. You're not going to attract someone until you are comfortable with yourself. And we often hear this, okay, all the time. I'm just reiterating, what it is. With the Nine of Pentacles here, we have the card of comfort. So the question you have to ask yourself, Sagittarius, is, are you truly happy and comfortable being on your own? And if you're not, why not? And what do you need to do to work on that? Okay, because nobody wants to attract someone that's constantly codependent on them all the time. It's not cute. Okay, you got to have your own thing going on. All right. So what's the important message here for Sagittarius in the present moment with the Nine of Pentacles? And also, Sagittarius, I just want to put this out there. That may be the reason why, you are kind of in this place of being closed off emotionally. Okay, because of this, because you may think, oh, maybe this person doesn't really like me. Maybe they don't want to be with me. It's not necessarily that. You need time to kind of be on your own. You need time to kind of regroup with yourself. That's completely normal. You have the Sun here. You have the Five of Wands and you have the Queen of Wands. Like, this is a direct message to you. You are the Queen of Wands. Okay, you are that divine feminine. Maybe you are a divine masculine. We have the Moon here as well too. So you're being called to balance your energies on your own. You're too hippity hop, skippity jump, hop through this hoop, go here. You gotta bring it back down to earth. Okay, you have the Five of Wands. So this is about a conflict that may be happening in the present moment. And this conflict is calling you to retreat, move forward and be able to spend that time to find the comfort within you. And once you're able to do that, you're really going to be able to make sense of why a conflict's happening in the present moment. You're going to be able to shed light on the situation, which is ultimately going to lead you to that enlightenment that you're looking for. Your challenge is all about the Empress. You could choose to look at the situation as someone rejecting you, or you can look at it as a time for you to grow and expand, your consciousness with the Empress here. So you need to recognize why you're holding on to something and if it's important, and that's how it all ties into your challenge, okay? So you're being called to move forward now, okay, on your own and become completely independent of the relationship that you're in order for your relationship to heal and be sustainable. Now, in the near future, there's two stories again, okay? I'm getting two stories for you. The first story in the near future is you're going to be reevaluating a relationship that you're in. What's the direction it's going to take? Are you ready to invest your life, your energy into this? Do you want to remain being single? Do you want to remain being on your own? There's a turning point in your life that's coming in and you need to be prepared for that. The other thing here is if you're not in a relationship and you're single, okay? There's something here, Sagittarius, about you needing to choose what situation in your life you're ready to invest in. Some of you have money here, you have savings, and you're like, oh, I want to, invest in my own house. I want to invest in my own business. I want to invest in my own security. Okay. The Four of Wands here in the near future, even though it says freedom, I'm getting more of a stability energy. I'm looking for this stability because the Four of Wands traditionally in tarot is a house, or it's, two people under kind of like this shelter and they're getting married. So it's different for different tarot decks, but it mainly, for me, what it's talking about intuitively, it's talking about you needing to find that security within yourself and making sure that you're investing your money into that. Some of you are going to realize in the near future that you're spending way too much money. You need to start becoming more conscious of how you spend money, how you contribute it towards your security in general. So tell me more about the Four of Wands in the near future. What's the important message here for Sagittarius? Ten of Cups, Magician, and you have the Six of Swords. You need to figure out whether or not you're going to stay or leave this relationship that you're in the near future, because for many of you, you need to realize that you're manifesting everything that you're creating. You've created it yourself. It started from you. Okay, it doesn't matter what your circumstances are in the world, you are the one that needs to take responsibility of this. Okay, so in the near future, you need to create some sort of vision, or you will be creating some sort of vision about the stability in your life. Okay, and if someone here disconnects, leaves, or you disconnect, it's only because there's a lack of focus being made on this particular area of your life. This is why you have the Ace of Swords. It's like you can't run from this anymore. You need to recognize what needs to change in order to achieve something here great. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords in the near future for Sagittarius. So the Ace of Swords is clarified by the Five of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Three of Swords. Can you forgive this air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, this Taurus that did you wrong? Because some of you are going to be moving towards marriage. And the only way you're able to completely move towards this commitment, this marriage that you're looking for, is you need to identify what you're still energetically holding on to. And energetically, you may be holding on to this energy of rejection. Maybe someone rejected you. Maybe you had a bad experience in the past and you still haven't cleared that energy. And that's why you're being called in the present moment to spend more time on your own. So there's a big decision here, Sagittarius, about where you're going to be putting your time, energy, and efforts. Okay, and that's all based on something here that you're still needing to heal and forgive from, with the Page of Cups here in reverse, okay? So let's get some advice for you. What an interesting reading. Okay, so your advice is the Seven of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Your biggest piece of advice here has a lot to do with how you deal with your challenges. You need to look at the challenges that you face in your life and not automatically dismiss them. Okay, some of you, you get into a challenging situation and you just automatically dismiss it. And what Spirit is saying is in order for you to get to this place of being wise, being secure within yourself, not feeling like you constantly have to chase an idea or chase a person, you need to be able to be secure within yourself no matter what. I don't care what happens to you. You need to look at this situation that you've experienced on a very, very challenging level, and you need to analyze this experience. Okay, once you do that with the Page of Swords here, you're going to recognize why you went through that, why those challenges exist. There's something here about feeding into gossip. Don't do that, okay? There's a reason why you're going through this, and take what you need to take from this experience to get you into this place of the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is someone who's wise. They're someone who, they don't need to chase. They don't need to chase people. They don't need to chase life. Life just comes to them. But they also recognize why certain challenges came into their life, and those challenges are what actually brought them to the next level. And that's the question you need to ask yourself. Are you ready to move to the next level? Do not roll around in your challenges. Get out of your challenge, look at it from a different perspective, and recognize what you can learn from it, okay? That's going to be your biggest piece of advice moving into July, all right? So Sagittarius, thank you so much for tuning into the channel as always. I hope you got something out of the reading, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.